property rights. You may not upload viruses or malicious code or do anything that could disable, overburden, or impair the proper working or appearance of our products. You may not access or collect data from our products using automated means without or prior permission or attempt to access data you do not have permission to access. Oh, man. So, I don't even know what any of that means. What you can share, like, what you can share and do on Facebook. You may not use our products. You may. I didn't do any of that. I don't think I did any of that. I don't believe I did any of that. Okay, let's continue. The permissions you give us. Oh, here's a good one. This one's juicy. We need certain permissions for you to provide our services. Number one, permission to use your content and permission to use content you create and share. Some content that you share or upload, such as photos or videos, may be protected by intellectual property laws. You own the intellectual property rights, things like copyrights or trademarks, and any such content that you create, share on Facebook and other Facebook company products you use. Nothing in these terms takes away the right you have to your own content. You're free to share your content with anyone else, wherever you want. However, to provide our services, we need you to give us some legal permissions known as license to use this content. This is solely for the purpose of providing and improving our products and services described in Section 1 above. Specifically, when you share, post, or upload content that is covered by intellectual property rights on or in connection with our products, you grant us an unexclusive, transferable, sub-licensable, royalty-free, and a worldwide license to host, use, distribute, modify, run, copy, publicly perform, or display, translate, and create derivative works of your content, consistent with your privacy and application settings. This means, for example, that if you share a photo on Facebook, you give us permission to store, copy, and share it with others, again, consistent with your settings, such as service providers that support our service or other Facebook products you use. This license will end when your content is deleted from our systems. You can delete content individually or all at once by deleting your account. Learn more about how to delete your account. You can download a copy of your data at any time before deleting your account. When you delete content is no longer visible to others. Other users, however, may continue to exist somewhere in our systems. Immediate deletion is not possible due to technical limitation, in which case your content will be deleted within a maximum of 90 days from when you delete it. Your content has been used by others in accordance with this license have not been deleted, in which case says license will continue to apply until that content is deleted, or where immediate deletion would restrict our ability to investigate or identify legal activity or violations of our terms and policies. For example, to identify and investigate misuse of our products or systems. Comply with the legal obligations such as the preservation of evidence, comply with the request of a judicial or administrative authority, law enforcement, or government agency, in which case the content will be retained for no longer than is necessary for the purpose of which it has been retained. The exact duration will vary on a case-by-case basis, and in each of these above cases, this license will continue until the content has been fully deleted. I don't even know what I just read, because I don't think any of that last part matters to me. Like, I didn't delete my own content. I don't even know where my content was. The thing that stuck out to me was that you could download your content. We're gonna step back just a second. When I had the other account, the fucking when I was trying to make the cold.shaun fucking pt7mail.com fucking Bill and I previous videos, if you've watched any of them, I mean, I don't care if you have, I don't know who you are. This is just for me and myself only. But in previous videos, the fucking they would not allow me to open that second account, but they would allow me to download content. I had not had any content on there to be downloaded from which it wasn't even past creation date. I hadn't seen the light of day, nor had I seen a fucking a timeline. Like, I hadn't seen anything. I had to submit that photo, and it fucking stopped me right after that. So I never, but it asked me to download my content. Like, what download what content? My fucking name, my picture that I gave you, fucking nothing. I mean, this one has a bunch of shit that I would like to download back to my fucking, because I uploaded it to Facebook. Now that I know this, when I uploaded the Facebook thing, well, it would be there when I wanted to come back for it. I mean, I deleted it off of my stuff because I thought it would be there forever, or where, I thought that's how that worked. I thought that's what was gonna happen. But now that I didn't know that, this is just a bad idea altogether. I should have just been, doing the YouTube thing, and I guess, or fucking trying something different. But it was just the beginning. It was just getting using my camera, figuring out stuff. Now, it got me here. This is where I'm at right now. I'm fucking figuring it out. But fucking this fucking shit. I don't know what any of this means. I'm in the middle of trying to just read it, and none of this applies to me. I mean, it's nice to know about the permissions and stuff, but we're gonna continue on. Limits on using our intellectual privacy or property. If you use content covered by intellectual property that we have and make it available in our products, for example, images, designs, videos, or sounds we provide that to you to add to your content you create or share on Facebook. If you use content covered by intellectual property rights that we have and make available in our products, for example, images, designs, videos, or sounds we provide that you add to content you create or share on Facebook, we retain all rights to that content, but not yours. You can only use our copyrights or trademarks or any similar marks as expressly permitted by our brand usage guideline. On, with, or prior written permission, you must obtain our written permission. Or with our prior written permission, you must obtain our written permission or permission under an open source license to modify, create, deviate works of the compile, or otherwise attempt to extract source code from us. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, that was so difficult to read. Or with our prior written permission, you must obtain our written permission or permission under an open source license to modify, create, deviate works, or decompile, or otherwise attempt to extract a source code from us. What the fuck was that? Read that 3 times fast. Oh my god. Or without prior written permission, you must obtain What the fuck, dude? That's so awful. Why is that like that? Oh my god. How many sections are there? Section 4? I think we're about done. I'm gonna just run through. Alright. Updating our terms. Alright, additional. I need a drink, but I'm like. Updating our terms. We work constantly to improve our services and develop new features to make our products better for you and our community. As a result, we need to update these terms from time to time to accurately reflect our services and practices. Unless otherwise required by law, we will notify you before we make changes to these terms and give you an opportunity to review them before you go into effect. Once an updated terms are in effect, you will be bound by them if you continue to use our products. We hope that you will continue using our products, but if you do not agree to our updated terms, no longer want to be a part of the Facebook community, you can delete your account at any time. Just so you know. It's like, fall in line, or get out. I'm not saying it. Account suspension determination. We want Facebook to be a place where people feel. We want Facebook to be a place where people feel welcome, safe to express themselves and share their thoughts and ideas. If we determine that you have clearly, seriously, or repeatedly breached our terms and policies, including in no particular community standards, we may suspend or permanently disable access to your account. We may also suspend or disable your account if we repeatedly infringed other people's property rights or where we are required to do so for legal reasons. Is that why? No, man. Where we take such an action, you will know and explain any options you have in the request review, unless you doing so may expose us or others to illegal liability. What? Alright, we're just going to read this whole thing again because I got stuck. We want Facebook to be a place where people feel welcome and safe to express themselves and share their thoughts and ideas. If we determine that you have clearly, seriously, or repeatedly breached our terms or policies, including in particular our community standards, we may suspend or permanently disable access to your account. We may also suspend or disable your account if you repeatedly infringe other people's intellectual property rights or where we are required to do so for legal reasons. Where we take such an action, we'll let you know and explain any options you have to request a view, unless doing so may expose us or others to legal liability, harm or community of users, compromise or interfere with the integrity or operation of any of our services, systems, or products, or where we are restricted due to technical limitations, or where we are forbidden from doing so for legal reasons. What does that even mean? You can learn more about what you can do if your account has been disabled and how to contact us if you think we have disabled your account privacy. That's what I'm doing right now! If you delete or we disable your account, these terms shall terminate as an agreement between you and us, but the following provision will remain in place. 3, 4.2, and 4.5. Other. Limits on liability. We work hard. Other. Like, 3 was fucking the one we read already. Fucking our commitments to Facebook, you know, whatever. And then 4.2 is what we just read, and then 4.5 is fucking other. Alright, now 4.3 is limits on liability. We work hard to provide the best products we can and to specify clear guidelines in everyone who uses them. Our products, however, are provided as is, and we make no guarantees that they always be safe, secure, or error-free, or that they will function without disruptions, delays, or imperfections. To the extent permitted by law, we also disclaim all warranties, whether expressed or implied, including the implied warranties or accountability, fitness for a particular purpose, title, and non-infringement. We do not control or direct what people and others say, and we are not responsible for their actions or conduct, whether online or offline, or any content they share, including offensive, inappropriate, obscene, unlawful, and other objectionable content. Well, that's nice to know right there. That thing right there. That doesn't make you liable